Hi, this is Jay Lee. Thank you for joining me. A lot of people have been writing me, asking me, what do you need to say to the UFOs to draw them into your location? So I wanted to go over that today. First of all, I think it is important that everyone telepathically send their own message. I don't think scripted cookie-cutter messages are good because it takes away from the individuality of what you want accomplished. But I might be wrong. I'm constantly revising what I say, but I try to stick with the foundational things that I want. If you haven't figured it out yet, telepathic communication is like prayer. You're not telepathically sending a message to anyone in particular in this case. You're throwing it out there to entities that realize that they're being spoken to, which is highly unusual for them. So I suspect possibly that the reason why they're coming to your location after being called is to investigate those who have figured this out or they trust you. I go over the 3 ways you can earn their trust on my website, trilate.com. So when we call, what do they hear? Miguel Nicolelis, a neuroscientist from Brazil, did a TED Talk on conscious telepathic control. Literally, the monkey was able to control a computer with his brain. He hooked up 100 neurons to a speaker, and this is what it sounded like.
Of populations of neurons producing this kind of storms. And the sound of a brainstorm, if you've never heard one, is somewhat like this. You could put it louder if you could. My son calls this making popcorn while listening to a badly tuned AM station. This is a brain. This is what happens when you route these electrical storms to a loudspeaker and you listen to 100 brain cells firing. Your brain will sound like this. My brain, any brain.
Now what's important is the interpretation of the message. I know that we as human beings can interpret this telepathic communication because I can send and receive phone calls and messages from people I merely think about, and they think about me at the same time. This might be beyond our current understanding, but what about those that are millions of years in our advance? So I begin with something that Robert Bingham, who is known as a summoner, taught me. He begins with angels of the sky, and this works for me. I've hung out with Robert Bingham, and from what I've seen, he's friends with them. He's definitely connected. Another person that I have a lot of respect for when it comes to the communication is Fausto Perez. He's more of a meditation person. He believes in a calm state before he begins. Once things settle in his mind, he begins with beings in the sky. So what I say is, angels of the sky, I'm here for you. I'm here in Silmar next to the hills. I have a beacon on my roof that will shine at you when you arrive. I ask you to give me a sign when you're here with me. I ask you to teach me something so that I can teach others. Show me something that will let me know that it's you up there. It's safe here. Don't be afraid to show yourself to me. I invite one and all. Show me something so that I can show others. Show me something amazing. I may up asking for something more specific at this point, or I might just repeat what I just said. Now, just to let you know, it took me a while to see stuff. You have to be patient. I don't think that I'm anything special. I've never had the inclination that I would be good at this. A lot of people who are good at this have grown up knowing that they're special. I've always had an interest for this, but I've always been more scientific. I somehow knew that this was going to be difficult for me. I hate to sound cliche, but if I can do it, anyone can do it. I think it comes down to trust. In the beginning, I only saw UFOs when I was around seasoned communicators. It took me 2 months for them to trust me and my location for them to show up in Silmar. Robert Bingham once said that if you are calling and they don't show up, it means they are preparing you for the next step. From what I've seen, this could be true, so don't give up. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with your friends. This is the real deal and a dream come true. I recommend you try it. Anyway, this is Jay Lee, the logical ufologist, the founder of LA UFO channel. Please join. I say you should give this a shot, and I'll see you next time.